Alright then, we are going to learn how to do water marbling with your nails. As you can see, they can become very pretty and they're always very different. So, I've saved one finger, my best finger, for you today. So your first thing you're going to do is use whatever base coat that you normally use and just let that dry, get your nails filed down, do what you do when you take care of your nails. Now today I'm using OPI's collection. It's their new collection. I also have the little minis here. I'm giving it to my girlfriend later. If you can see, it's the Summer Flutter minis are here. They're all packaged. And I have the large versions as well. This one is Flit a Bit. I'm using from the Shrek collection, Who the Shrek Are You? It's a really nice, pretty green. And I'm also using from the Summer collection, Flower to Flower. And from China Glaze, I am using Turn Up Turquoise Neon. Now, if you can't see, I do have the other one and the big one, which is called Catch Me in Your Net. And that's this one right here. And I have the other one and the big one. I'm not going to get it out. But see, these are really shiny. I've noticed that in water marbling, you do not want a lot of glittery base nail polishes because they just kind of end up looking awkward. So, the first thing you're going to do is get some nice disposable-ish bowl of water. I have it room temperature or so. I'm going to make sure I've used this a bunch of times already today. So I'm going to go ahead and clean it all out. Any residual nail polish will just come right up. Alright. Now what I have here is just a cotton pad with nail polish remover on it. One that's going to be used to remove the nail polish on my finger. And an orange stick. And of course nail polish remover and my nail polish. Go ahead and loosen all of your nail polishes so that they are easily removable. The tops, that is. Now I know you're sitting here going, what's with the glove? They're going to tell you all kinds of ways on different reviews and how to do this, on how to remove the nail polish that you're going to get around your fingers after you dip them. Now let me tell you, I've done the cuticle oil, it's messy. I've done the tape your finger up until only the nail bed shows, it's even messier and you're going to mess up. I've found that the only true way to do, I've even seen people use Q-tips and it just takes forever and you don't even get it all. Only way to do it, plain old cotton swab. It's gonna work and it's gonna work well. But as we all know, using a lot of nail polish remover on let me see here, freshly painted nails spells disaster. So what I've learned is that a simple pair of disposable gloves, I mean, you can get these like 100 for $5 in your local store in the like the bandages aisle, or if for some reason you can't do that, go to your dishwashing aisle. These ones are actually Mr. Clean's, and you can get 10 of them, and I reuse them because this is the only thing I ever use them for. So I found that just putting on a nail glove just allows me a lot more mobility, and I don't have to worry about messing up my nasty manicured hand. So we're going to go ahead and start. Did you see that? If I drop it up high, let me see here, it sinks to the bottom, and it just is going to do that. You don't want to sink it to the bottom because you want the color, because the colors are pretty full, otherwise you would not have bought them, right? So when you go ahead and you start to drop, you're going to want to get not even a ½ inch away from the surface. And you were going to drop now. Now we're going to drop. Now, more nail polish. Sometimes you'll get it like that. And that's because I didn't get all the nail polish out when I cleaned it that last time. Okay, so want to make sure you have all the residual nail polish out when you start. And we begin again. There we go. See how that's spreading? It is going to do that. And in fact, you want it to do that. Now, in a lot of different reviews and tutorials, they're going to tell you to drop a whole bunch in there. Let me tell you, you don't want to. Because it's going to work regardless. And I waited too long. Let's see if I can fix it. If you wait too long, that's what happens. You get the first one to spread, and the rest of them don't. So we're going to go ahead and start our drops. If you noticed, it's nicely spread. And we're going to go ahead and start. We're going to go with one green, one of the orange, one of the pink, and one back with the blue. And we can go ahead and repeat. I usually try and stick to just 2 concentric circles, like 2 turns around the colors of whatever you're using. There is no reason to fill up this entire bowl with nail polish. You're going to get a really neat design with only a little bit of nail polish in there, than with filling the whole thing up to the brim with nail polish. And you're just going to be wasting nail polish. And as us nail people know, nail polish can get really expensive if you got a bad habit. And you're just going to start working it together until you get a nice little design or marble or whatever you want to call it that you think would look great on your nails. I like this area right here, so I'm going to go ahead and put my finger flat down into the area that I think suits me. Now you're going to put your finger all the way down. You're not going to touch the bottom. You're going to let it sit there for just a second or two. Take your toothpick, stick it into the nail polish around it, and just see how easy that is? I know it's hard to believe, but it will come right up. Lift your finger up. I kind of shake off the excess water a little bit. Whoop. Clean off the residual. And see what you got. We have this. Now this is the mess I'm talking about. Look at that. So, with my gloved hand, just clean it up. I mean, it's not that hard to do. Let me show you. See, look. Just run it around. And you can always come back in with a corrector marker or your toothpick, or even make your own Q-tips. I don't even buy Q-tips. I actually make my own out of orange sticks. It's a lot cheaper just to buy cotton and wrap your orange sticks. And look at that. It's really... And there you go. And that is pretty much all you do for water marbling. And I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you like the idea of just skipping all the hussy fussy and just going for a disposable glove. Well, this is Lady Morgan, and for the night, I'm saying peace.